A Missouri community is devastated and outraged to learn about the death of a 3-year-old nonverbal child that happened at a daycare under questionable circumstances. This is Conrad Ashcraft, and he attended the Poppy's Playhouse Daycare in Park Hills, Missouri. It happened on Friday, May 16th. His mom, Tara Williams, had gone to the daycare at around 4:15 in the afternoon to pick him up just like any other normal day. She was told that he was still taking his midday nap, so according to family members, she found him laying on his stomach on the floor outside of a bathroom covered with a weighted blanket. And when she reached out to roll him over, she noticed he was cold, stiff, and not breathing. Additionally, his arms and face were already a dark purple color, indicating that he had been deceased for several hours. Amidst all the chaos, a family member overheard a conversation between law enforcement and a staff member where the staff member told them there's an employee at that daycare who is known for holding children down who don't want to take a nap. Interviews with parents of other children in that classroom told law enforcement that their kids had told them Conrad was in trouble that day because he didn't want to take a nap. They also reported that the staff member sat on him and held him down with her legs until he was still. Now, this is Spring Gray. She's the owner of that daycare facility, and apparently other parents had previously gone to her with concerns, but she would always downplay them or just ignore it. This is outside of the daycare. Apparently it shut down for a few days, but opened back up today. Spring sent out 2 messages to the daycare families, one on Friday and the other on Saturday. And they both pretty much say that there was a medical emergency that happened that resulted in a tragedy, but trust that she and her staff followed protocol and immediately took action to do everything that needed to be done. Now, this is part of a text thread from a parent who had taken their daughter to that daycare back in September, and she only kept her kid there for 1 day because apparently there's a staff member there named Tiffany who hit her daughter, and when she talked to Spring about it, she severely downplayed what happened and made excuses for her. And I'm going to read this part to you. It's where this mom had asked Spring about Tiffany sitting on the kids to go to sleep, and this is what Spring said. She tried playing it down, saying, "Oh, I know what Tiffany said sounded really bad, but it really isn't as bad as it sounded. Some kids just have a really hard time sleeping compared to others, so we will put our legs across them to help weigh them down to sleep. We don't usually do this with normal kids, mainly just the autistic kids, like," which she then felt the need to, for some reason, tell me a child sitting there by name was autistic. I put the blank as the child's name. Some kids just need that stimulation. Like, for example, we have some kids that touch themselves sexually at nap time and it just helps them sleep. It's all about the stimulation. And I do want to point out that Spring Gray is a member of the Park Hills City Council. So in order to avoid any kind of influence, the city has referred the investigation to a different department. There haven't been any kind of criminal charges yet, but I will make sure to keep you guys updated. I mean, obviously that staff member needs to be arrested and charged. And in my opinion, that entire daycare needs to be shut down.